Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair, where my job was to save you money. Today I'm working on 2004 F150 with a 5.4 liter automatic transmission, two-wheel drive, and we're going to be replacing the shift cable, transmission shift cable. On this application, the vehicle has a shifter, as you can see right here on the center console. So there are two different types of cables, so just be aware of that, so that will, when you order the part, you can order the correct part. Anyhow, this should be a very straightforward procedure, and let's get into the video. The first thing that we need to do, we need to remove this cover here. We need to lift this part. There you go. So right here, be careful so we don't scratch anything. And the next thing that we need to do, it is disconnect. Let me see if I can give you guys a better angle here. The shifter right there, and on the bottom over there, right here, that part, just pop it loose. There it is. It's out. Right there's a hole that you can push and lift that the cable itself. So that's what we're gonna do next. We can do it through here, or we can do it to the side. Let me go there to the side. Trying to give you a better angle. So this cover, we have to remove it from here. Just be careful, okay? Because sometimes it can get very, very tight. There it is. And the reason I said it like that is because this is kind of like a hook goes behind this bracket, and it seems like we have a better access here. Okay, so here is cable, and right here on the back it is that little clip, so it's easy doing it from here. Hopefully you guys can see. Well, whatever way is easy to do it, just do it. Whatever make more sense, I guess. There you go. Okay, so we got this right now, and this plastic here, the bushing is already cracked, deteriorating. All right, the next thing that we need to do is to remove these three four bolts. All right, so it's 8mm or 5/16, so we're gonna remove them. Four bolts are the same, so no need to worry about which one goes where. Four bolts are the same length. Okay, perfect. So let's go here now. And the reason we're removing this bracket here, it is because, give me a second, let me position the flashlight here. It is here is where we have to bring it around here, and we're gonna pull it towards us here. Okay, perfect. As you can see here, you have this dust through the hole that it's going to go through on the bottom. Okay, the next thing we need to do, we need to go underneath and disconnect it for the transmission. Right, we're here underneath the transmission, underneath the vehicle. We're here underneath the vehicle, and we're going to remove this little clip retainer here. Okay, we're gonna have to disconnect or remove the oxygen sensor connector here, because it's blocking this bar. Okay, perfect. This is already out. Okay, the next thing that we need to do, we need to okay, I'm gonna use this. Push and there you go. And right, so we are going to pull through here. See if we can, which way is going to be the easiest way to remove this cable. Easy this way. Let's see. Give me a second. The only thing that I needed to do was to twist a little bit. I'll show you in a second. Okay. This bar was getting stuck over there, so I just twisted and pushed it, and that was it. So here is the part number, the part that I'm using. I got this, I hope this helped. I got it from AutoZone, and I'm not a sponsor by Pioneer or AutoZone. I'm just showing what I'm using. Okay. So we're going to push this over there. Sure that goes through nicely, and all right, it seems like let me go up to see where this thing is getting stuck. there, I just moved the other end. I was getting stuck in one area, so no big deal. The next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm going to push this seal or this rubber plastic there. I'm gonna push it inside, so that way it's easy to get that done when I'm ready to finish. Okay, perfect. That is that. The next thing that I'm gonna do, I am going to make sure it's positioned correct. All right, you can see here that the cable is here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to install it here first. This part. Right there. Okay. And we need to make sure this part's gonna go right through where it needs to go. That's done. Okay. Yep. Okay. So there is back on the clip. Right there. Right, that one is lash where it needs to go. The next thing is going to be just getting this plastic ready to be positioned correctly. All right, let's go underneath again. I want to get this plastic positioned correctly. This here, so that way no air from the engine or anything. It gets right through it. And one of the things that we need to do after to complete this placement is going to be to adjust the length of the cable. So that's going to be next here. So that way the shifter can actually shift correct. So get it on position. Okay, that went in. That's good. That should be park. Now this part here, I'm gonna use the old one to demonstrate. This Y clip here, you should be able to pull away, so we can adjust this part. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm gonna use this. There you go. Hopefully you guys can see part right there that is coming up. And if it does, you're gonna see how the cable is gonna move. Okay. Kind of hard to do everything at once with one hand holding the camera. Well, you don't have to take it like that, but again, I overdid it. Let's see. If you ended up doing what I just did, this part right here goes to the front of the car. The little clip here goes to the back of the car. So hopefully you guys don't have to do this. So you can hopefully see how this move back and forth. That's gonna be the adjustment on the length of the cable. So we want this to be right about there. That's nice. And we are going to lock it on place. We're not done yet. We need to make sure this starts for the neutral safety switch. And that little rubber right there, you want to make sure you move it higher, so that way it prevents from rubbing in the transmission case. Next thing that we need to do is to install this clip, which this goes right between, right here, right there, so that way it doesn't come out of position. So that's all what we need to do here on this part. Give me a second. Make sure I'm not doing something, overlooking something. Okay, I'm gonna have to disconnect this for a second. This goes here. There you go. That's gonna go back there. There you go, guys. Okay, so everything is what it needs to be beside that plastic that I'm gonna go do inside the vehicle. Now we want two things here. We want, number one, to make sure the adjustment for transmission is correct. Okay, so this can go over there. Let's turn the light here off. We need to make sure that the car is going to start. It does. Now, reverse is right there. Perfect. Neutral. Drive. Perfect. Right where we needed it. Second and first gear. Neutral. It's right there. Before, it was a lot of play between drive, so we needed it to come all the way to second to engage in drive. Now we eliminate that. No longer any play on the shifter. Excellent. So we don't need to do any other adjustment here. This part, we're good. We're solid here. So the next thing is going to be finish the job. Now, if you're here with me until this moment, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's how you remove and replace the shift cable. I hope you found value in the video, and this is the unedited version. Okay, so whatever mistake I make, that's real life. So be prepared to make mistakes, correct it, learn from them, and move on. Don't worry about it. As long as you get the job done, you should be good. Alright, so we got it. Seems like I got it. There you go. Okay, cool. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for today. I just need to reinstall plastic here, the top and the shifter, and don't forget the bracket, the 4 bolts.